In a quiet village nestled at the foot of towering mountains, there lived an elderly man named Amon. Once a skilled craftsman known for his deft hands and steady gaze, Amon now found himself plagued by the relentless ache of arthritis that gnawed at his joints day and night. Every movement was a battle, every step a struggle against the stiffness that had taken hold of his once agile limbs. His fingers, once nimble and sure, now trembled with each passing day, making even the simplest tasks seem like insurmountable obstacles. Determined to find relief from his pain, Amon sought the help of the village healer, a wise woman named Alara, who was known throughout the land for her knowledge of natural remedies and her gentle touch. One crisp autumn morning, Amon made his way to Alara's cottage, his steps slow and deliberate, his heart heavy with the weight of his affliction. As he approached the weathered door, he could hear the sound of laughter and chatter drifting through the air, a welcome contrast to the quiet solitude of his own home. With a deep breath and a prayer on his lips, on the door, the sound echoing through the stillness of the morning. Moments later, the door swung open, revealing Alara's kind face framed by wisps of silver hair. "Good morning, Amon," she greeted warmly, her eyes crinkling at the corners as she smiled. "What brings you to my humble abode on this fine day?" Amon bowed his head respectfully, his hands clasped tightly together in front of him. "Forgive me for intruding, healer, but I come seeking your help," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. "The pain in my joints grows more unbearable with each passing day, and I fear I may soon lose the use of my hands altogether." Alara's expression softened, and she reached out a hand to gently touch Amon's arm. "Fear not, my friend," she said reassuringly. "There are remedies that may provide you with the relief you seek. Come, let us see what nature has to offer." With that, Alara led Amon to a garden, where rows of vibrant herbs and flowers swayed gently in the breeze. Among them stood a patch of stinging nettles, their jagged leaves shimmering in the sunlight. "These are stinging nettles," Alara explained, carefully plucking a few leaves from the plant. "While they may seem menacing at first glance, they possess remarkable healing properties that can help alleviate the pain and inflammation associated with arthritis." Amon eyed the nettles warily, remembering the sharp sting they had inflicted upon him as a young boy. "Are you sure they can help?" he asked skeptically, his gaze lingering on the leaves in Alara's hand. Alara nodded, her eyes filled with certainty. "Trust me, Amon," she said gently. "I have seen the wonders of nature's remedies firsthand, and I believe these nettles may provide you with the relief you seek." With a sense of trepidation and hope swirling within him, Amon watched as Alara carefully crushed the nettles between her fingers, releasing their potent juices. She then instructed him to remove his gloves and held out the crushed leaves, gesturing for him to place his hands within them. As Amon hesitantly complied, he braced himself for the sharp sting he knew would follow. But to his surprise, there was only a gentle warmth that spread through his fingers, followed by a soothing sensation that seemed to seep into his bones. "It doesn't hurt," Amon marveled, his eyes widening in disbelief. "It feels almost pleasant." Alara smiled, her eyes sparkling with satisfaction. "That is the power of stinging nettles," she explained. Despite their initial sting, they possess the ability to reduce inflammation and promote circulation, which can help alleviate the pain of arthritis. Amon nodded, his heart filled with gratitude for the healer who had offered him a glimpse of relief in his darkest hour. With Alara's guidance, he continued to use the stinging nettles as a remedy for his arthritis, applying them to his hands each day and feeling the pain gradually ebb away. Word of Alara's remedy spread throughout the village, and soon others came seeking her help for their own ailments. With each person she healed and each life she touched, Alara's reputation as a healer grew, until she became known far and wide as a beacon of hope in a world filled with pain and suffering. And though Amon's arthritis never fully disappeared, he found solace in the knowledge that he need not face it alone. With the help of Alara and the healing power of nature's remedies, he was able to live his life with renewed purpose and joy, grateful for each day he was given and each moment of relief he found.